Okay, so I've driven this thing around a little bit, and I absolutely love it. Also, my phone got an update, and I can already tell from the camera that I feel like my voice could sound a lot better now. But anyways, you're actually not CV. This is a Toyota Chaser, not the right generation of Chaser that everyone wanted, which was the 1998-99. I actually have a picture of it in my phone. This is the 1991, is it? Yeah, 1991 Toyota Chaser. And this thing, I just love it. It has a 1JZ, which personally I like more than the 2JZ. Sounds really good, actually. I love the sound of the 1J more than the 2J, personally. And we rolled it. Nope, saved it. Just have some minor concussion. It was minor as falling on your roof gets. Also, for some reason, the taillights are unbelievably bright. Like, I could literally just flashbang myself by braking. Yeah, they're bright. Very, very bright for some reason. That's a thing with a couple of the cars in this game. But next update, actually want to show you, because we might not be out of the 99 Chaser yet, because the next update is back to the 90s, which might mean we could potentially get the 99 Chaser in the next update. But otherwise, what are we gonna get in the next update? Because there's so many cool 90s cars that we can get in the next update. But definitely Chaser is probably gonna be in it. If we got the previous generation Chaser, then I mean, only makes sense, right? Also, well, another thing I really want is I wish we had like a base model Skyline 2-door or 4-door, and then we could up badge it to like a GTT or a GTR or a Nismo or whatever we want, really. That'd really be just absolutely perfect. But for now, let's dive into the customization, because it is actually crazy. So, for the front bumper, obviously we have nothing, but for the rear bumper, we also have nothing. However, you may notice as a body kit, this thing has box flares. This thing has a wide body kit, and I don't get Forza's obsession with massive diffusers, because I do not like massive diffusers that like stick out way below the car. I feel like they should really be like set into the bumper instead of hanging below, but we'll go with it anyways. They definitely want to play this off as a drift car, but I kind of feel like it can be whatever you want it to be. So of course we have a 2.5 liter inline 6 with the gentleman's agreement, 276 horsepower, because people were buying Japanese cars for street racing. So manufacturers in Japan actually had a agreement to only make cars with a maximum of 276 horsepower. They broke that rule several times. But, I mean, hey, we did get some legendary engines from it, like the 1JZ, which is in this car. It's a turbo. Actually, yeah, it's a twin turbo, not a single turbo. Gotta hear the turbos a little bit. We also have a 4-liter V8. That might, actually, I think that might be a 1UZ from a Lexus. Of course, Turbo Rally as well. A 5-liter V10. I think that's from the BMW M5, a 2J, of course, and a racing V12. That's not what I was expecting for this car, but we will, I guess, a single turbo, because it gives us a little more power. We'll leave it rear-wheel drive. I have no idea what I want to do in terms of anything else for this car. Like, I don't know if I want to go with a race build or, I feel like a drift build would probably be best, because I haven't done a drift build in months, and this car is perfect for it, seriously. Also, what drift tires basically do is they basically make the car easier to slide, and they help you with like your angle and stuff. So this thing already has a 4-speed stock, so you gotta go with a race transmission, I guess, so it has better shifts. And you will throw in a drift differential. And then we need race brakes. We go with drift suspension this time. That actually, I feel like this thing could get a lot lower. What they really want to see is like where we can completely slam the car down and like tuck in the tires and stuff into the fenders. I feel like that'd be really good. This car is super heavy stock, 3,400 pounds. Not that heavy really. It's kind of like, actually it's a good weight, but for what we're going for, it is pretty heavy. So we will chop that down to 2,700 pounds. Our roll cage takes us back up to 2,900, so we will not do that. I really want to hear what the 1JZ sounds like with the upgrade. So here's its stock. Get a turbo, and then the exhaust is the main kicker. Alright. Camshafts, very nice, and then the turbo. Sounds good. We are not going to go with anti-lag, although I actually drove this thing a bunch earlier. The lag on the turbo in this thing sucks. Like, it has, like, at least, like, 5 seconds of lag. That's what it feels like, at least. But we still will not go with anti-lag. And anyways, I mean, with the race turbo, it will make us spool faster, but that's 1,200 horsepower. Jeez. Actually, we might be able to get more, because the 2J can get 1,270. This gets 1,209. And I have a feeling we can't... Did I miss any upgrades? Because I do want to see if we can get any more. Anti-lag just makes the turbo spool faster. And also gives it the pops and crackles, which I don't really want on this thing. But yeah, 1,200 horsepower. That's actually incredible. And one thing I do want to... One final thing. On Racing Slicks, we are S1 893. But the reason that we're not S2 with that amount of power and that kind of grip is because we have no downforce whatsoever. So we are just going to be a missile. We will tune our gears. So theoretical top speed is 240 miles an hour. But the gears, if we got more power, would limit it to 260. But because of our power and aerodynamics, we can only get up to 243. Theoretically, however, I have seen we do usually go a little bit faster. And we do have advanced paint groups. So first, let's see what we have for this stock. So the bottom down there stays the same. I feel like a red chaser, maybe like a metallic red chaser would be really nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to pump up the color to like a bright red, or we could shift it to a bit of a pink. But let's see how the red looks. That's very vibrant, but I feel like it works. Either this or like a silver or something. I don't want to go silver. I think red is the play for this. And what about a carbon hood? We just paint it... Actually, let's paint it carbon because it's a little more gray. Nah, carbon hood does not work. What about the mirrors? We will go carbon. No, because it doesn't paint the attachment points. And everything else is fine. I don't really paint my wheels anymore unless it... And now we will exit the auto show. And as usual, we will head back to the stadium, drift around in the maze a little bit. But I also have my treasure chest to collect too. That's what I always like to do with the upgraded cars. I think I did it with the Evo, then I know I did it with the WRX. And now the Chaser. And next week we probably have the car I'm most excited about, which I'm really anticipating. I want it so bad. It's that Volvo C30. Seriously, I have, ever since that thing got announced, I was just like, damn, I really want one of those. And I cannot stop thinking about that Volvo C30. Because there was someone in my area who had a base model C30. I'm saying C30 a lot. And honestly, I always loved it personally, but I might go with like an older one or maybe a newer one. I don't really know. I don't know my Volvo C30s, okay? I'm saying C30 way too much, but I like the Volvo C30, okay? Also, just... we're just gonna cheat it. But yeah, let's drift around in the maze a little bit, because this thing, they made it, or they put it into the game to be a good drift platform. So let's see how well it does, because that's 1,200 horsepower rear-wheel drive on drift tires. So it's not supposed to grip. Let's look at a bap a tank there. Just casual murder in the maze. Oh yeah, this thing shreds. Yeah, this is... I would say I like it better without the wide body kit. Or I would like it better with the wide body kit if it didn't have that stupid diffuser and if it had a custom wing like a ducktail or something, like an arch wing. Like, not an arch, but like the two fins and then like the bridge cross. Something like that. I don't really know how to describe it or explain it. But yeah, this thing, it is stupid fun. Like, I genuinely enjoy drifting this. and I only drifted it for like a couple, like, what, seconds. We'll go deeper into the maze here because this will take us closer to the central structure. There's the tank I murdered. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going in this place. But this thing, it is awesome. Like, we finally got a Toyota Chaser. I'd say we should just be happy that we got a Toyota Chaser, but next series we might actually get the Chaser that everyone wants. It's looking like it, but with other 90s cars, like, what other 90s cars are there to add? Because, like, the only one I can think of is the Chaser. I don't know if there's any others. Maybe, like, the 1990s models. Was it the Enios? It was like a Cosmo. Like, Moss Cosmo, and then other than that, like, what else is there to add? Maybe, like, 90s Ford F-150. I know we have the Lightning, but I don't know if there's anything else. Maybe, like, a 90s Dodge Ram or something? I don't really know. Also, we are not going to make the jump because I barely made the jump with the Pro Stock Camaro. The one that is shaped like a popsicle stick and goes really, really fast. That's basically how that's the only way I can describe it. The one that's shaped like a popsicle stick and has a periscope on the hood. Because that stupid air intake. Not stupid, but just stupid, massive air intake. But then for like a fourth 90s car, we could look around the room for cars we could add for like Hot Wheels and stuff. Do we have okay, I think we do have a 90s Volkswagen Golf. A 90s BMW, because we did get one of those for the 80s. But definitely like another 90s BMW, like maybe an E30 wagon or something would definitely fit in. But for this car, I love it. Just get it.